Hey, it's just me, Lane. How you doing today? I hope you're having a happy 4th of July. Um, I know a lot of people have plans and they're doing things, and I just hope that God blesses you to be with your family and that you are celebrating in a very safe way. Today, I want to talk to you about the 7 most uh, viewed channels personal channels that I view. Um, they're viewed by me for a reason. Of course, that we all have our own preferences to what we like and why we view things. And so I've got 7 channels that I view the most, and they're my go-tos, really. I mean, I want to check up on that particular person or family and just see what they're up to. So, in no particular order, I'm going to tell you now those channels and why I like them. And, hopefully it'll be somebody that you also know and you watch. And if you do, comment below and let me know. And let me know why you like them. Why do you like to watch that particular family? I'm shifting from one foot to the other. Just don't, never mind about me. I'm moving around. All right, so let's get started. Number 1, Bothering Autism. I love this channel. I have been following for quite some time now. Not so much, I guess, for the parents, but for Abby to see how she progresses and what she's learning from one day to the next, basically. Her moods. I love to watch her swim, have fun, uh, and communicate. It's harder for someone who's nonverbal to communicate how they feel about something. And so sometimes I wonder, is she going to get what's in her mind out to her parents and how they deal with that. And just overall, the family is a really great family, and I love to watch them. So tune in to Fathering Autism when you can. Summers in Alaska. That's another great family. A Christian family, and they have 2 girls and a boy, and they talk about their life in Alaska. And I love to tune in when they have it's like midnight, but it's still light outside, or it throws them off a little bit, I think. But and the winters can be long and hard there, and I watch their daily struggle in that because even firewood is going up in prices, everything's going up, and so this winter I think they had a really difficult time staying, not really staying warm, but just um, wondering about the prices and stuff, just like anybody else would. And so they talk about sort of kind of prepping a little bit and stuff like that for that. But I really love this family, and they are very open and honest, and um, I just like watching their day to day life and how they are growing. The kids are wonderful, awesome children, and I love to watch that family. Another great family that I love to watch is the Grimwade family. They are an awesome group. They live in the UK, and they have, I think it's 7 kids now, and all of them are very talented children. Very talented, very well behaved, very respectful. I love that. The parents are very, I think, supportive of their children and their dreams and their, what they, I think they have more of an insight on what they want for their children, even though their children, have that ability to say, hey, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to be. And I think they get a lot of support from their folks. And I see that, and that's a wonderful thing. They also teach them about God, and I love to watch them, in that respect, like just praying over their food. A lot of people don't even find the time to thank God for the food. So this is a family that does that. I enjoy watching it when they show it. Um, this this just day to day, they're not the average family. I mean, 7 children today is a big family. It's a, 4 children today is a big family. I have a daughter who has 4 kids, and that's considered a big family today. My dad had 15 in his family. There were 15 children. He was one of 15 children, and my mother's family, there were 7 children. So they were big families, but my father's family was, really big. So when you look at a family of 7 today, that's a big number. But I enjoy watching the Grimwade family, so maybe you can tune in and check them out. The next one is a Nomadic Fanatic. Now, he is a loner on the road, but I enjoy watching him because he takes me places I can't go. I can't afford to go to these places, but he loves to stop at quirky stops and show you, something that's odd on side the road, or a quirky sign, a building, or whatever. He takes you to many food places, and he just travels a great deal. He also tells you about stuff he's having to deal with that's not so pleasant. I cried right along with him, I believe, when he lost Jax, his cat. He has 2 other cats, and I enjoy watching them on his show. And he has one other thing, too, that all the rest of these folks that I watch have in common, and that is you don't hear a lot of bad language on these channels. And I like that because I can watch these channels with my grandchildren. In fact, they watch Nomadic Fanatic with me because he doesn't sit there and do a lot of cussing and carrying on. And in fact, I mean, he has drank a few beers on there, but there's not a lot of language. I don't hear no bad words thrown out. So, the children know that adults drink beer sometimes. And so that's not a bad thing as far as something that would be detrimental to their thinking. You know what I'm saying? But that's just here and there. Most of the time he's drinking his Coke Zeros, or I don't know, I think I seen one of Mountain Dew one time, I'm not sure. But I think he's a Coke fan. But anyway, I enjoy watching his channel. Maybe you can tune in. Nomadic Fanatic. Okay, the next one is the Daily Woo. This guy is awesome. He's another one that travels around and shows me places that I can't go to. He's also telling you the history of something, like you might not know a whole lot about something, but yet he's there. He can read the sign, or he knows something about it. And I dearly enjoy watching him take his little road trips. He's on one now. I think the last one I seen, I want to say he was in Massachusetts. I might be wrong, but I've been watching him travel up to the north, and he is, I think, living in Florida, but so he's traveling up north to kind of give us some travel up there to look at. I enjoy watching the Daily Woo, so check him out. The next one is Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. Now, I watched them, and in addition, I'll go ahead and put this one out too because it's number 7, Homestead Heart. So Off Grid with Doug and Stacy and Homestead Heart are all about prepping, food prepping, make sure that you can sustain yourself. And I enjoy watching them because I learn a lot of stuff. I'm not tried canning yet, but I am going to be making my own ghee, and I think that that is important for all of us in this day and time right now to know a little bit about what to do in emergencies, because we all know that food shortages are going to be coming. I mean, it's not going to rear its ugly head right now. I mean, there are a few little things, but I really feel like in the next year, maybe 2, this is going to be a big issue. And you really kind of need to know a little bit about how to sustain yourself, because you can't depend on the government, and you can't depend on the grocery stores and things like that, because if you go into a grocery store and you see a lot of shelves that are way full and you're going, what shortage? There is no shortage. Well, I'm telling you that it's coming. It's not showing its real ugly head right now, but don't get too comfortable. And what I like about these two homesteaders is that they are teaching you this. They are telling you, look, learn to take care of yourself. Learn to take care of yourself. You know, I'm in the process of thinking about building a chicken coop, getting chickens again. My mom, when we were young, we come from the country. Well, I did. My mom and dad lived in the country. They were farmers. You know, they come off of farms. And my dad was worried that, you know, because we were living in the city, us kids weren't going to have the experiences and we weren't going to know how to take care of of ourselves. And my mother went and bought 50 chickens and had us raise them. And when they got to the place where they were old enough to, you know, kill, to put in the freezer, she put us on the porch, me and my sister, and she said, when I bring them around, you know, you pluck them, you know, she showed us how to pluck them and everything. We cried the whole time because we had named every one of them chickens, okay? Every one of them. And Lynn would look at me and go, well, who you got? And I said, I think I got Charlie. I don't know. But it was a traumatic event, but it was necessary that we learned as children where our food came from and how we were going to eat. And, you know, it was a good lesson to learn. So, Homestead Heart and Off Grid with Doug and Stacy teaches you a lot. They have a lot of videos about raising chickens and raising turkeys and sheep and horses and, you know, whatever, and growing your own food. And those are things that we really need to get back to, because in the end, I think that we're going to need those skills. So there you are. Those are the 7 channels I watch the most. And I hope that you will tune in to any of these and check them out. I think that you will glean from them. And even if you don't, you know, watch one of the homesteading ones, if you watch ones that travel even, that is a delight. And it takes my mind off my worries and gives me a break from the everyday mundane life. And I can travel along with the Daily Woo or travel along with Nomadic Fanatic and really understand, you know, get my mind off of things and just enjoy my day and my life. So I want you to, when you can, check these channels out. God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. And until the next time, it's just me, Lane.